An indication today of why he's held in such high esteem.
Well, we talked about it all the way down the stretch. Don't let him hang around, or you can get beat or be sent to overtime. Don't forget, Cincinnati and Pitt coming up immediately following our overtime.
And this is what a day, second straight overtime game. Syracuse eking out a win over the Hoyas.
Gary Johnson whistled and a foul on the Ford lead. Got them both.
And the key matchup now is Mason and Higgins right there. Number 11 in white.
Bounce pass. Goes Balbay trying to make the intercept. Back out on the wing. The bounce pass. Shot clock is at 11, and Thorne blocked by Balbay.
Take it to the rim.
Got the first one. To know that they went back and looked at some high school video, and they said, boy, you're pulling the ball back a lot further here in Colorado than you did in high school. Went back to the more in front, and it has really helped adjust his shooting. Damian James off the glass and gets it.
Yeah, that's the advantage Texas has right now. If you're going to face guard A.J. Abrams, you're going to spread the floor. The thing James and Johnson do really well for bigger guys is put it on the deck, 2 dribbles, and head right to the rim.
You think Colorado ought to change that up?
Well, they can't change the defense that they haven't used all year, but they can certainly play off those guys and force jumpers.
Higgins on the run and one of his rare misses today. He had that one at point-blank range.
See Tomlinson guarding Abrams again.
Balbay back in the corner to Mason.
See, Balbay really sees the floor. You can see the team has a lot more confidence in the young man they did earlier in the year.
Under 3 minutes as far as game clock. 10 on the shot clock. That shot is very short, and they hustle for it, but he dribbled on the end line.
Possession.
Yep. That's exactly what the Heimerman was saying to the coaching staff over there.
See, if you're A.J. Abrams right now, he passed up a shot. He can get that shot much later in the clock, and it allows Texas to run a little more time.
Goes Balbay on the floor, strong to the hoop, not there. James rebounds and jams it home. And the smart thing was Colorado did not foul him and give him an opportunity to make it a 5-pointer. 4-point lead, Texas, 78-74. Pittsburgh and Cincinnati coming up immediately following our overtime here in Boulder, Colorado. 3-pointer on the way. That's well off the mark and off the top of the basket. Levi Knutson with the quick trigger.
And now you want to use clock if you're Texas.
Abrams just continues to run, and Knutson, actually Nate Tomlinson this time, but
everybody's had a piece of him today.
Yeah, tongue out a little bit, just saying, are you ever going to stop running? And that's going to be a foul called against Knutson. And he misses the first.
Rick Barnes is, you look at the league, there's so many teams right now. There's another miss.
There will be 13 of 23 from the free throw line is Texas. So they are up by 4 in overtime with 1 minute and 40 seconds showing on the clock. Rick Barnes is finding a reason to laugh. Obviously, Mark Whitehead said something funny. Higgins. If Higgins scores in this overtime, he's going to come up with a brand new career high. He's at 32 points right now. 33 is his high water mark. Got the ball right now. 3-pointer, not there. And Balbay skies for the rebound.
Whoa. Yeah, see, now you got it. In fact, I wouldn't even give the ball to Balde, because he's not a particularly good foul shooter. I'm surprised Colorado hasn't put him on the line.
Under 1 minute to play in the overtime. Teams were tied at 72 apiece at the end of regulation. Right now it's 78-74 Longhorns. Three-pointer, Abrams.
Now that's a big one, and they ran clock too. I was a little surprised they didn't just grab Balde and foul him.
Blocked.
In the game, Colorado with not the same type of defensive resistance as they've had for most of this game.
Great inbounds pass play, but Austin DeFault missed it, and they have fouled Abrams. I mentioned to you as we went to break, but let's see if he makes this free throw. Still, it is going to be very, very close. A 9-point bulge.
Point loss in Nebraska, and two great efforts against Kansas and Oklahoma, 5-point losses.
Well, there's a new career high.
Hitting offensive play.
Well, he missed that one, but still a new career high with 34. And then Tech, Oklahoma State, Baylor, and Kansas, all of those with exception of the Kansas game. And he misses that free throw. And you could bet he is breathing a sigh of relief, because in regulation he had 2 chances at free throws where he could have iced it away for the Longhorns. And James gets this one on the way, rattles it home for Pittsburgh immediately following our overtime. In fact, 20 seconds after this horn sounds, we will go there. Shot not there. James with still another rebound, and this one will go into the boards as an 85-76 win for the Texas Longhorns in overtime.